Wow. What have I done to deserve this?
What?
Well, my husband home in the middle of the afternoon. Opal took the kids to the zoo, you know, on the off chance that maybe you and I could have some time alone together. I left messages at the office. I just didn't want to play telephone tag all day, you know. I didn't want this lovely, empty house to go to waste. So where were you?
I had a meeting outside the office.
Oh. Well, that's okay. You know, you're taking care of business. I obviously don't clear my calendar with you. I think the main thing is that you're here. And we're alone.
I can't do this.
What?
Lie. I can't lie to you. I didn't have a meeting this afternoon.
Did something come up?
Yeah. Dixie. Dixie came up. I was with her.
You were with Dixie?
Yeah, she, called me at the office and asked if we could get together at her house. She's been having a rough time since we got back.
You don't owe me any explanations, all right? You don't. And I don't want to be one of these wives who is always keeping tabs on their husbands.
You're not. You don't sound like that at all.
No, you didn't see me 5 minutes ago. I'm here and I'm pacing like some caged tiger. I wish I could chalk it up to the fact, you know, that it's work or I have a migraine or, you know, whatever. But it's not. It's my problem.
You don't have a problem. You're fine. You're
Listen,
better than that. You're the best.
Hear me out, okay? I haven't been myself lately, and I'm sure you've noticed that. I haven't been myself since you came back from Napa, and I told you what almost happened with Edmund at Willow
Brooke,
Lake.
don't torture yourself with that, okay?
It's not, all right? No, it's not about Edmund, all right? It isn't. Because that's over, and that's done with. It's that I had to lay my guilty conscience on you. And I didn't even give you any warning.
I understood.
You didn't understand. You just accepted it because I didn't give you any choice. I did it because I wanted to clear the air. I thought if I did that we could go forward. But what seems to have happened is it's become something between us. And so I was waiting for, you know, an afternoon, you know, something special where we could be together, where we could talk. Because I have to say this.
Okay. What?
I miss you. And I miss us. And I love you and Jamie so much. And I just want to get back to where we were before I had to open my big mouth and ruin everything. That love and that passion, you know, I don't want that to go away. I want us to have, you know, the vows that we made, the commitment to be a family. I want to be with you, and I want you to be with me like we were before. I want that. I mean, we were happy, weren't we?
Wow. Nobody can accuse me of good timing. Here you are trying to save our marriage, and I walk in and start lying to you.
Listen, that's really all right. I understand about this situation with Dixie. I know it's complicated. I had lunch with Ted this afternoon.
You and Ted?
I went to the office, you know, I was looking for you, and Ted was there, and, you know, he told me that he had proposed to Dixie, and she turned him down, and anyway, I know They were so close before all this happened in California. I know she must be upset by this. So it's only natural that, you know the whole situation better than anybody, that she would call you for comfort.
You ever notice that no matter what we start talking about, we always come back to us? To this family, to Jamie?
You and Jamie are my whole life.
Here. So, where did my mother take my son and heir today?
She took them to the zoo. You know what? Your mother's a real peach. I bet you're surprised. I bet you thought you'd never hear me say that about her.
You two generally get along, don't you?
Well, she could have lobbed hand grenades at our wedding instead of rice. But you know what? She's come around. As a matter of fact, just this morning we had a talk, and you know what she told me?
No.
She told me that you love me.
You couldn't take my word for it? You had to ask her?
Sometimes it means more when it comes from somebody else. Especially somebody like Opal. It's very sweet. Really, she's sort of rooting for us.
Well, if my mother's blessing means that much to you, then it means a lot to me, too.
This is so crazy. I mean, it really is crazy. I was on the verge of tears before you came in the door, and now I can't stop smiling.
I'm glad.
So, what should we do? Your mom and the kids aren't going to be back from the zoo for hours. So, is there something that I can do to make you smile? Finally, something that feels familiar. So, what's next on the agenda?
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to surprise Jamie at the zoo.
Right now?
Yeah. I missed out on a lot of the good kid stuff in the first 2 years of his life, and I'd like to be there the first time he hears a lion roar. I can't think of anything better than being able to see the world through his eyes with you by my side. I mean, that's what families do best, don't they?
You know what? I can't think of a more perfect way to spend the afternoon. We're gonna be fine. I know it. I can just feel it.